Hello, investors and traders, and welcome to the weekly market report with the market guys. I'm AJ Monty. This is a 1-year daily candle chart of the Power Shares QQQ, which represents the NASDAQ market for the most part. And you can see that this week we came right up to the resistance point that I drew from last week, and the volume is still on the decline. Now, for those of you who have been following the market guys for some time now, you'll know that a decrease in volume is a signal that the move, or the leg, also known as the price action, is starting to weaken. And now that we're at that resistance point and we see a drop in volume, that tells us that the buyers are losing some of their momentum and that there's a good chance that the market could drop in the week that follows. So we are expecting a little bit of a pullback here to possibly test this support level. So I'll leave those lines in place for next week as we analyze the markets from week to week. And chances are we're going to stay in this trading channel for a little while until we get a break in that support or we get a break above that resistance. So again, the short-term outlook is that we'll pull back next week, and we'll have to wait and see whether or not this is the accurate forecast, and we'll keep our tabs on the charts as we go along. Now, if we look at the diamonds, it's ticker symbol DIA, you'll see that we're also stuck at a resistance point. Have to move this line right here because adjusting that will show that we have the resistance more accurately at that level. And I'm going to leave this line in place because I think the same thing can happen with the diamonds as we saw with the NASDAQ. We have a drop in volume once again in an upward leg, and now we have lower highs forming as well. So we'll keep that in place as well as we track the markets. Looking at the spiders, it's ticker symbol SPY, that's the S&P 500 index. You'll see that we also bumped our heads against resistance. We see that resistance line drawn from the highs in August, and then again later in August, projected out into November. You can see that that resistance line is holding. So I'm going to forecast a pullback in the spiders as well, because you can see the volume is also dropping there. Right across the board, volume is dropping. That's a sign that the move is weakening, as I said before. Looking at the Russell 2000, ticker symbol RUT, this is a more broad-based index. And you can see that out of the other indices, this is the strongest up leg that we've had. But yes, we have a long stretch of green candles, which tells me that that resistance line will most likely act as a barrier, and we'll probably see a pullback right here as well. So overall, looking at the major markets, I think we're going to pull back next week. The VIX is the leading indicator that we keep an eye on most. That is one of the most accurate leading indicators that you can find. And if you look at the VIX, you'll see that we're starting to see a little bit of a lessening of the downward leg here. And I think that the VIX could start moving back up from this point, which would be bearish for the markets. Remember, the volatility index is inversely related to the S&P. So if we're bullish on the VIX for the short term, then we would have to be bearish on the S&P. If you'd like to learn more about some of the things I've mentioned here in this video, just go to themarketguys.com, click on the video tab right there. It's the third one in on that menu, and you'll see it'll bring you to a library of videos that will help you understand more about technical analysis and some of the price patterns that I talk about week after week. Last Monday we had an open house Q&A session, and we are going to be posting another one within the next 3 weeks. So keep your eye on the Market Guys homepage, and you could register for that free event once we've posted it. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I wish you a good week to follow. Keep your eye on the markets. Make sure you're putting your stops below the market and protecting yourself at all times. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. So long.
For almost 3 decades, AJ Monty has motivated audiences worldwide about creating personal wealth and winning in business. His time-tested risk management strategies focus on ideas that involve a keep it super simple approach, also known as the KISS principle. These concepts have been delivered to people in over 16 countries around the world, reaching audiences in the millions. AJ is a best-selling author of 2 books, The Market Guy's 5 Points for Trading Success and Take Charge of Your Money Now, both of which have been featured on PBS Television, Fox Business News, ABC TV, as well as Sirius Money Radio. As a financial educator and consultant, he has worked with some of the most recognized names in the financial industry. Companies like Bank of America, Charles Schwab, E-Trade Financial, Scotiabank, and TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. If you have ever been challenged with having to make a tough decision regarding when to buy or sell a stock, then help is on the way. The Options Oracle and Equity Oracle Alert services are designed to help you make those tough decisions. AJ will not only help you find the best trade candidates, but he will also lay out the exit strategy for each position in an easy-to-understand format that anyone can follow.
Hi, my name is AJ Monty, Chief Market Strategist for The Market Guys. For almost 30 years, I've traded stocks, options, futures, and even currencies. I've traveled the world teaching people just like you how to profit in the market using time-tested strategies that focus on risk management. You see, the secret to making money in the market depends on your ability to limit losses when you're wrong. In other words, if you want to make a lot of money in the market, don't lose a lot of money in the market. Now that may sound funny, but it's true. Most investors are challenged with 2 questions. The first question is, how do you find a good stock? Well, the best way to find the right stock starts with eliminating all of the stocks you would not invest in. This process of elimination is called stock screening. And our services help you overcome the odds so you're putting your money where the money is going. We're simply following the trends. The second question most people ask of me is, when is it time to sell? Well, if you don't have an answer to this question, then you might find yourself in a position where you're holding on to your stocks when things go against you. This is the worst thing you could possibly do because I believe this is no longer a buy and hold market. It has evolved into a buy and protect market. Holding on and hoping for things to get better is not a strategy. In fact, doing this will eventually lead you to a catastrophic loss, and you wouldn't want that. Our Trade Alert services help answer these 2 questions. Not only will I help you find the right trade candidate, but I'll also show you how to use the charts to manage risk. I don't use the charts to predict the future. I use them to protect the future. The charts tell me when it's time to get out as well as when it's time to get in. And that's what I'd like to teach you as well. We have 2 services, the Equity Oracle and the Options Oracle. The Equity Oracle is an alert service for traders who would like to trade only equities, whereas the Options Oracle is our premier alert service for both equity and option traders. Each alert is laid out in an easy-to-understand format that shows charts depicting entry and exit points. Risk management is our cornerstone of each service, so you don't have to struggle with the decision of when to get out or when a trade goes against you, when should I take my loss. The strategy is to use the KISS principle, keeping it super simple. As a bonus, you'll have access to a live Q&A session as well, each and every month. This is where you can submit a stock symbol, and I will analyze these stocks while we discuss the best trading strategies for each position. And it gets better. In addition to the alert service and the live monthly Q&A sessions, we're also developing a member page that will include instructional videos about how to get the most out of our service. Without question, this is the best trade alert service available on the market, and we look forward to having you as our newest subscriber. Simply click on the link below to subscribe. It's easy. Once again, I'm AJ Monty, Chief Market Strategist for The Market Guys. Thanks for watching.
Enrolling in the service is easy. Simply click on the link below to subscribe, and your weekly alert will be delivered right to your email box. And if you act now, we will include AJ's best-selling book, The Market Guy's 5 Points for Trading Success. This is a first-time offer that will get you on the road to success and keep you there. Remember, if you continue to do what you've always done, things will never change. Positive results will only come after you've taken the first step in the right direction. We look forward to having you as our newest member.